cops pile out, the other guns drawn on this completely oblivious, attention deficit child. All right.
Whoa,
I was a big
he
fan of
got
airsoft guns when I was a
got
kid.
the blicky.
You don't know what an airsoft gun is? Well, it's a plastic gun that kind of bridges
Shoots
the gap
pellets.
between a Nerf gun and a semi-automatic rifle. They shoot little
Oh.
plastic BBs, and after about a week, your whole house is littered with them. Your dad's dumping them out of the toaster. Your sister's digging them out of her ass crack. You just go around shooting a bunch of holes in all the lampshades. And
I know,
was the
your parents
first kid on my
hated you.
block to get an airsoft gun. Brought it out to show off to everybody. They're all mesmerized. I could conquer the whole goddamn world with
You do
this
feel
thing.
powerful
My buddy
with
Dave
it.
literally took it out of my hand. He was like, oh, sweet, this is sweet.
Whoa!
David, what the fuck?
And that is exactly why my parents didn't let me have one. However, I did sneak one around them. In fact, I probably still have it somewhere in my old room back in my parents' house. You felt so powerful with it. You felt mighty, like literally nobody can tell you anything. I remember there was this one time the two neighborhood kids that I knew that I was kind of friends with, they chased me down with a airsoft gun, and I actually ended up calling the cops on them. Yeah, I was such a dork.
It was my turn to shoot Michael in the face. It was a bit of a trendsetter, I gotta say, because like a week later, every kid on the block had an airsoft gun.
snap.
They didn't have a normal airsoft gun like I did. They had this fucking battery-powered M16 tactical shit, fully automatic, get shot in the face 30 times in 4 seconds.
Ah!
Hold on a damn minute. Jesus, I'm using this Stone Age piece of crap. My shit looks like a Happy Meal toy compared to yours. Michael's over there. Doesn't even have an airsoft gun. He's like shooting BBs through a fucking straw like it's a
poor
blowgun.
Michael. He don't
Wearing
got
his
bread.
puffy-ass winter coat in the middle of July, his body armor. There'd always be somebody out of ammo trying to call timeout. Wait a minute, timeout! Bitch, there ain't no timeout in Airsoft.
Ain't no timeouts.
You
Come
home
on,
with a
man.
bunch
Come
of
on,
red
man.
welts all over your body like somebody gave you a smallpox blanket. I eventually upgraded my arsenal, threw my handgun out, and purchased
Got
a big
rifle?
old sniper rifle.
A
Bigger
sniper?
than my entire body.
Oh
Big
my
ass scope
goodness.
On top of it, like I was gonna assassinate a public official.
It's insane. The fact that they actually like kind of marketed these things like towards kids in a way. Like they didn't market it towards kids, but I sure as hell saw a lot of kids having these and a lot of kids wanting these. So, you know, they knew what they were doing. Why is it that guns fascinate us so much? Or maybe it's just an American thing. I don't know. Did airsoft guns not get released in like other countries? Is that not a thing in other countries? Is it just an American thing? Do we just love guns that much over here?
It didn't shoot fast like the other ones, but that thing had some power.
It's a
My
sniper
friends hiding
rifle.
behind a car and shit. I just shoot through the fucking
What you
car.
need a
First weekend I
sniper
got
for?
that rifle. Shot my cousin in the back. The following weekend we had a closed casket funeral for him. Now, on one particular
snap.
day, we were playing Capture the Flag. And it's important to note at this time, they didn't put the big ass orange tips on these guns like they do nowadays. Let you know it's a fake gun. No, they just dab a bit of orange nail polish on the end of that bitch. Call it a
That's
day.
it?
And that kind of makes it a little hard for your neighbors to determine if you're
So
outside
they-
playing.
they think
or if
it's
you're
real.
committing an act of domestic terrorism. Yeah, hi, 911. There's a child with a deer rifle and he's running amok in the streets.
I remember we used to paint the orange tip black, man. We were such badass little kids, man. Like, we would paint it black because we wanted it to look as real as possible. But don't get me wrong, it's not like I ever went into a store and tried to rob a store with it. No, we just wanted to, like, I don't know, like really dive into the realism of our weapons, of our toys. Yo, I really still probably have one in my crib somewhere. I don't know where it'll be, but I definitely have one somewhere.
So I'm sitting there at my base, which is
Big
David's
sniper
front
rifles.
yard. I'm peeking through my scope like I'm about to put Lyndon B. Johnson into office. And I'm on the lookout for David. Now, where's David at?
Lyndon B.
Well, David has
Johnson.
ADHD, so he's not at his base, and he's not at my base. Hell, I don't even know if he even knew he was playing at the time. Probably forgot all about it, chasing a butterfly and shit. Now, David decides to walk
David's
to
a little
one
slow.
of the busiest streets
It's okay,
in the city
David.
and wave around what looks to be an automatic assault rifle.
David!
Well, imagine David's surprise.
Oh my
about
gosh!
4 seconds later, goddamn paddy wagon pulls up in front of him. The cops pile out, the other guns drawn on this completely oblivious, attention deficit child. Now, I wasn't there. I was around the block waiting to shoot David in the teeth.
Yo,
with my
this is
Sandy
hilarious.
Killer. But I bet that turd in his pants was massive.
That's like one of the moments where it's okay to poop your pants. You're a kid, a very scary thing is happening to you. If you soiled your pants, you soiled your jeans, soiled your shorts, whatever you're wearing, it's okay. We can let it slide. Maybe not tell anybody, you know, take it to your grave. Nah. You can tell you can tell me. You can tell me. If you're really a good friend, then I feel like your friend should be able to tell you that they legit just Hershey battered their pants and you don't laugh at them. That's a real good friend, a true friend right there. Yeah.
It didn't take him long to figure out that David's gun wasn't real. Luckily, he wasn't massacred on the street right there.
That's good.
They loaded his ass in the back of the
luckily
wagon,
he wasn't
the wild
black.
Animal that he is. And they pull up to the front of his house.
Woo!
Now, I was there for this part, and I can say for sure that the turd in my pants was massive. The guy gets out and he's like, "Put that goddamn rifle down!" So I threw it like the gun was on fire. Dave comes out of the back of the truck looking like a shitty Dennis the Menace cartoon. The hell do you think you kids are doing? We're just playing. Why is that kid wearing that puffy ass coat? It's 94 degrees outside. Dave's mom comes running out like they're filming
Questions
an episode
that
of
need
Law and Order
answers.
in the front yard. Instead of getting a chance to meet Ice-T, she's got to deal with this bullshit. Now, the cops were really cool about this whole shitty situation.
Lucky.
They gave David's mom our arsenal of plastic weapons. And they're all like, "Well, we could have murdered your kid and got away with it, but, well, we didn't, so
You got
you're welcome.
lucky.
Why don't you give him a wiffle ball bat or some shit to play with instead? Jesus Christ." So the moral of the story is, don't be a fucking idiot waving a weapon around in the street.
You know what, Brewstew? Thank you for telling me that. I don't think I personally needed to know the moral of the story. I already kind of knew not to do that. However, there's somebody watching this video that is kind of slow, that is attention deficit disordered, and probably would need this kind of information.
All right. Now, throughout my life, I've had a few brushes with the old Grim Reaper, if you will.
Ooh,
I mean, I
this isn't
did
good.
do a cartoon on the time that I fell asleep at the wheel and crashed my car like an idiot.
Yikes.
Surely, if I'm capable of doing something like that, well, chances are I've had a few other near-death
actually
experiences in my
almost
life.
happened to
so
me.
today, I'd like to go over a few more times where I peeked at the Grim Reaper's Uno hand, if you will, and
cheated death.
now, the first
Cheated
instance
death.
I want to go over is the time that I spun out on the highway. Or, excuse me, the 3 separate times that I've spun out on the highway.
Brewstew, can you not drive? Is you behind the wheel one of the biggest threats to America? Like, we shouldn't even be worried about terrorists and whatnot. We should be worried about Brewstew behind a driver wheel, the car wheel, a driver wheel. What? You know, obviously, knock on wood, but I thankfully, very grateful for this. Again, knock on wood. I have never been in a crash that was my fault. It's always been some idiot crashing into me. So, yeah, I can make fun of Brewstew because I am a good driver.
Now, I don't know what the odds are of surviving 3 spinouts, but you can call my ass Bruce Willis from the movie Unbreakable, because I'm either lucky as hell or I'm invincible. One of the two. Now, the first time I spun out in the highway, I was driving in the rain. And yeah, I might have been speeding and doing some stupid speed racer shit in my Chevy
This man
Cavalier.
crazy.
Who's to say? Well, next thing you know, I'm frisbeeing across the highway like a maniac. Now, luckily on this instance, I came to an abrupt stop and I didn't hit anything. Now, the second time I spun out, it was once again raining, but I wasn't doing any stupid speed racer shit this time. My fucking friend was, and I was sitting in the passenger seat. Well, next thing you know, we're
He almost
fucking
killed you.
boomeranging his Geo Metro
hell
across the
nah.
highway. But luckily, once again, we came to an abrupt
You
stop,
can never-
and we didn't hit anything.
You can't
Now,
drive ever
the
again.
third time that I spun out on the highway like a stupid idiot,
Was
it
it
was
you?
snowing outside, and my dumbass ex was the one that was driving at the time. Well, next thing you know,
Lindsay
we hit a patch
Lohan?
of black ice. And yeah, you guessed it, we're fucking helicoptering an F-150 across the highway.
All right. I guess I owe him an apology. That's not necessarily his fault. 2 of the times weren't even him. And then one of the times that weren't him was black ice. So you can't really blame somebody for that. I'm definitely the type of person, if my friend spins out in the car while I'm in the passenger seat, bro, I don't think I can trust them to be driving ever again. I would have to drive everywhere. You just lost your driving privileges, because I would feel like I was at mercy to how good or bad you were at driving, and you could have unalived me.
And this time we fucking hit some shit, that's for sure.
ex is
Initially,
Lindsay
we slide
Lohan.
ass first into
Ooh.
the guardrail, and then we fucking tomahawked? I don't know, I'm running out of shit that spins. We fucking breakdanced this F-150 across 4 lanes of highway and then promptly smashed headfirst into the other guardrail.
Jeez.
Now, thankfully, we didn't murder anybody and nobody was seriously hurt. Well, nobody besides the F-150, that is. That truck was fucked 6 ways to Sunday. And I guess I should mention that, well, it wasn't even my ex's truck. It was her brother's brand new truck that he was letting us borrow to move a couch, of all things. Oh, what the fuck? You guys just crumpled up my truck like it's last week's homework? But hey, guess what? We didn't die. We cheated death.
You better
take
pay
that,
him
Grim
back.
Reaper, I see that fucking wild draw 4 in your hand, you shiesty little bitch. You can't kill me.
Why do I low-key feel bad for the brother? Because, bruh, I get it, man. My brother has a truck. People constantly ask to use his truck. So imagine if somebody crashed his truck out of, driving it, spinning around, hitting it, effing it 6 ways to Sunday, and he was just letting them borrow out of the kindness of his own heart. I will understand how pissed he could be.
All right, possible vehicular suicide. Check. What's next?
Check.
Well, another time that I screen peeked the old Grim Reaper, and once again,
Screen peeking.
was a time when I was duck hunting with my dad when I was a kid.
Hey.
Now, on this day, it just so happened
I
to
never
be
went
windy as
hunting.
hell outside. And when I say windy, I mean fucking like Helen Hunt windy out there. I don't know what the
Sheesh.
hell we were doing out there in the first place. So we're walking along the woods.
You
when
had hunt
suddenly
ducks.
we hear something that sounds like a lightning bolt.
These ducks need to die.
But
Ooh.
instead of a lightning bolt, it was a fucking giant tree branch coming down right on top of us.
I hope you got out of the way.
Now, I have 2 specific memories of what happened next.
Did you not
One
get up?
was
Oh,
me
okay.
running like it was the goddamn apocalypse.
Smart.
And 2 was seeing my dad run, which was a very strange sight. It was like seeing your fucking math teacher in the grocery store.
I mean, it's not like your dad can just suddenly catch a whole entire tree that's falling down. I know as kids, we like to think of our dad as like Superman, but he is not Superman. He isn't. He's 40 years old. He has a bad back.
It was unnatural. I was looking back like, what the fuck? When did my dad learn how to run? Now, luckily, we escaped getting murdered by what was essentially half a tree splitting apart in the goddamn Helen Hunt
That was a
wind.
close one.
And I'll never forget watching my dad swear at this tree like the tree did it on fucking purpose.
Sometimes
you
you
piece
got
of
to.
shit tree, you
Yeah.
trying to kill us? God damn it, I ought to beat your ass.
feel
still.
him.
And then after that, we just kind of walked off and just pretended like
curse at
nothing
my
even
home pod
happened. Hell,
all
even
the
when we
time.
got home that day, my mom
Be
was
pissing
like,
me off.
well, how was the hunting trip? Oh, it was good. It was a good time. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened, all right? It was good. And I just stood there like, is this motherfucker really gonna gloss over the fact that we almost got pulverized by a goddamn sycamore
Why
tree?
worry
Yes,
your mother?
Yes, indeed. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he did.
Uh-huh.
Because when you're a dad and you almost get you and your kid killed, you tend to keep that shit to yourself.
There is absolutely no reason to involve the wife. That way she can just stress, yell, be angry, rinse, repeat. There is just no reason why. See, as men, you gotta like carefully select the information that you reveal to your wife. Not that you have to keep secrets. No, it's just there are some things that you just don't need to tell because it's just gonna make people stress. It's just gonna make things worse. You get what I'm trying to say, you know?
But hey, whatever. I didn't die once again. So
Good
eat
job.
shit, Grim Reaper. I
Good
see your
job.
punk ass hiding in the facility bathrooms. I'll still beat your ass with a shitty cloud.
Is that
I don't care.
GoldenEye?
All right, getting
he's playing?
pancaked by an elm tree or whatever the hell it was. Check. What's next? Well, another time that I moved all my battleships around mid-game and once again
Cheated death.
was when I almost drowned at a water park. Or more specifically, a wave pool at a water park.
Water
Now,
is
you might be
scary
sitting
to
there
me.
like, come on, everybody's almost drowned in a wave pool at some point in their life. That's the whole point of a goddamn wave pool. The closer you are to death, the more fun that you have, you stupid idiot. Yeah, well,
Oh
that
my
may
God.
be so, but this was probably the only time that I actually thought that I was going to die.
You haven't truly lived until you have almost drowned in some sort of pool, wave pool, lake, river, some sort of body of water. We all have a story of how we have almost drowned in one of those. It really does give you a new perspective of life, man. I didn't get mine until I was in college, bruh. Oh my God, it was scary, but yeah, it made me appreciate life just a bit more, you know?
Like, even when I was spinning out on the highway like an idiot, I was like, this is no big deal. I'm sure I'll be okay. Yeah, well, with this fucking wave pool incident, I got to stare directly into the asshole of death.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
did not like
Death.
what I saw.
Pop
All right,
it for
so there
me.
I am, 8 years old,
What?
hanging out in a simulated drowning machine, aka the wave pool. And I'm having fun. I'm in the deep end, where the waves
Are you pissing in the
biggest.
pool?
Surely this won't backfire in my stupid little fucking
Swimming
face.
in
Well,
piss
if you're
water.
a wave pool enthusiast like
Ew.
I was, you know that all it takes is one mistimed wave, and all of a sudden you go from having the time of your life to fighting for your goddamn life in a matter of seconds. Well, that is exactly what happened to my little ass. I take a wave directly to the face and promptly ingest so much pool water that to this day, when I burp, it still tastes like fucking chlorine and little kid
Piss.
piss. Blech.
I know y'all were peeing in the pool. Y'all don't even have to deny it in the comments, man. I already know you were, because how many of y'all really were stepping out of the pool to go into use the toilets? No, you just said, I'm already in water, might as well. I don't think I've ever pitten. You know what? That would be a damn lie. I don't know if it's a lie. I don't remember. Okay, I don't strongly remember ever pissing in a public pool, but I'm sure I have probably done it once or twice, but it wasn't something that I consistently really did. No, because I did think it was gross. I think I've only done it in like times of emergency where I just really had to go.
Oh, God
Ugh.
damn it. Well,
Ugh.
now my rhythm is all screwed up, and I am just getting mollywomped
You're
by
not black.
wave after wave
That's why
after
your
wave.
rhythm's
All of
off.
a sudden, I realize I'm spending a lot more time underwater than I am above water.
It's the
And
beauty
last
of a wave
time I
pool.
checked, I'm not a fucking bluegill, so this is bad news. Meanwhile, the lifeguard's up there totally oblivious, smoking a cigarette and playing Tetris or whatever the fuck.
How'd he get
well,
this
at
job?
this point, I'm like, yeah, I guess this is it. Looks like I'm drowning in a public pool like an
feel you,
idiot.
man.
My fucking
Just give up.
affairs aren't even in order. My family's gonna be stuck in probate, arguing over my holographic Charizard and shit. God damn it, what a shitty time to die. But then luckily for me, that asshole lifeguard couldn't find a long skinny piece, I guess, because he looks up just in time to see an 8-year-old that's ass up in the wave pool.
Yo, I'm sorry. That was hilarious. Really arguing over your shiny Charizard. You know what? There are expensive Pokemon cards, so I'm not even gonna laugh at that. That's probably not even too big of a joke. Because I'm pretty sure Logan Paul had like the most expensive Pokemon card in the world, and I'm sure it was over $1 million. It probably was like $2 million. So yeah, they can get really pricey.
Well, all of a sudden, there's fucking whistles being blown, alarms are going off left and right, a goddamn Navy SEAL team's being lowered down via helicopter and shit. They end up shutting down the entire wave pool just so
Yeah,
this
because of
lifeguard
you.
could pull my little ass out.
You ruined
They got
all the
pissed
fun.
off. People are hucking rocks at me and shit. You fucking shut down the drowning machine, you piece
loser.
of shit. And to make matters worse, this lifeguard insists on dragging me the entire length of the pool.
Yeah, the
even
walk
though
of
I
shame.
am perfectly A-okay at this point.
The walk
Hey,
of shame.
I'm okay. I think I can swim now. Shut the fuck up. I'm saving your life, you little shit. We get back on land, and the lifeguard was not concerned for my safety. He was more pissed off at me than anything. What the hell was that all about? Didn't you read the rules? You are not allowed to drown
No
yourself
drowning.
in the goddamn wave pool. Fucking kids these days. So I just walked back to where my
I
parents
didn't mean
were
to.
and just, pretended that I didn't almost murder myself like an idiot. Well, how was the wave pool? Did you have fun? Oh, it was good. It was a good time. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened, all right? It was good. But hey, guess what? I still lived. I still cheated
Nice.
death.
You survived.
So fucking B6 Grim Reaper.
Yes,
I sunk your
sir.
battleship. You can kiss my ass. I'm alive after all these years. The end.
That has to be the worst lifeguard ever. How are you mad that I made you do your job? Like, seriously, I made you do your job and you're upset at me? People these days, they really don't want to work, man. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to do the job they're hired for.
All right. Now, like I've said a million bajillion times before, I used to play a lot of games outside when I was a kid.
You got games on your phone?
The classic Truth or Dare. Now, normally, you're supposed to play Truth or Dare with like girls in somebody's basement, and you make out with somebody with braces for the first time, or whatever you do. But
I
this
wasn't
version
cool,
of Truth
though.
or Dare was with me and my dirty little 9-year-old friends from the neighborhood. Now,
Sausage
Truth or Dare,
Fest?
of course, is a very simple game. If you pick Truth, you have to answer how many times you pooped your pants in public, or whatever the question that was asked. And if you pick Dare, you're
Once.
forced to do something gross or potentially
It was only
life-threatening.
once.
So needless to say, you pick Truth if you wanted to play it safe. And this is really where you would learn stuff about your friends that, you probably didn't want to know in the first place.
Whenever I did play Truth or Dare, you always gotta start off with a truth just to test the waters, because you gotta get a reading of how insane these people you're playing with are. Because imagine you say dare and immediately they dare you to do one of the most outlandish things ever, bro. Like, you gotta do it. You gotta do it, or else you want to lose. Do you want to lose bragging rights?
All right, Michael, Truth or Dare? Truth. What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you? One time the ice cream man smelled my hair and then he asked for my
What?
phone number.
What?
Michael, what the hell?
Did you tell your
then I tried
parents?
to pay for my freeze pop, but he just licked his lips and drove off. Okay, well, that's pretty fucking weird. Anybody want to go next? And sometimes when we would
You
play,
need an adult.
we would do a little variation where one person would ask a question and everybody else had to answer it. All right, let's do,
Okay,
what's
that's
the
fun.
most embarrassing moment of your life? Ready, go. Mine was the time I peed my pants during a spelling test. Mine was the
Okay.
time I fell off my bike and cried in front of my dad. Mine
Okay.
was the time my stepdad found me pooping in the sink. Dude,
What?
the- Or maybe it was the time I ate 9 tubes of chapstick and threw up at a Payless shoe store.
Yo, he is definitely that friend. You just sometimes wonder, like, are you regarded? Were you dropped on your head as a child? Are you okay? We all have one of those friends, man. And like, they be so funny. They be hilarious. They be so carefree. Like, they're good friends to have. You know, you at least need one of those questionable friends in your life.
Fucking sick. Oh no, it's definitely the time I had to go to the ER when I shoved that Lego piece up my pee hole. All right, Michael, that is enough. enough. You are not allowed to pick truth anymore. Holy hell. Now, of course, if you're more of a risk taker, you could option with dare. And being the dirty little bastards that we were, the dares would start out fairly trivial, but then eventually evolve into fucking borderline domestic terrorism.
Man,
They
y'all
start
are
off
crazy.
Simple,
What?
like, okay, I dare you to ding-dong ditch the guy with the eye patch that lives down the street.
Okay, pretty
I'll
simple.
do it.
Pretty simple. That'll piss me off in this adult
Yeah.
now, but
Hey,
it's
what
whatever.
Hey, you behind the bushes. Hey, I see you.
Ah!
No, you don't. Fucking do too, you little bastard. I can see your fucking generic-ass Scottie Pippen jersey from here. I still have one good eye, for Christ's sake. But then gradually, the dares would start to become a little bit more severe, if you will.
You see, Ding Dong Ditch, that is, for the most part, a harmless prank. You know, it is annoying. Now that I'm almost a 30-year-old, I do find it, or I would find it annoying. Like, come on, why y'all over here playing on my doorbell? Get off my lawn, you dumb kids. But as a kid, I did remember, I did do Ding Dong Ditch, but we did it way worse. We weren't ringing doorbells. We were like, boot stomp, Ganondorf kicking doors in, like SWAT team pulling up on you, kicking doors in, and then running. So whoever was inside the house at the time, we definitely gave them heart attacks. It was like the middle of the night when we were doing it too. We were terrible. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I dare you to take a shit on the porch of that guy with the eye patch that lives down the street.
Poor
Okie
guy
dokie.
with the eye patch. He already has an eye patch.
God damn it, what
Ooh!
is Hey,
I know
what
it
the-
stink.
Oh,
It
what
stink.
the fuck? Hey, you.
And you
poop
gotta
on my
clean
stoop?
it.
Get your ass over here and scoop the poop off my stoop. Now, why the hell would we do stuff like that? I mean, it's not like you can win truth or dare after all. Well,
Why
you
do you
did
do
it
stuff
because
like
you
that?
didn't want to be called a wuss.
There
Because
you go.
Apparently, that's right at the top of the list of the worst shit you can be called as a kid. I swear the words "do it," "don't be a wuss" was probably responsible for like 78% of the
Probably.
stupid shit that we did as kids. And it's
Easily.
pretty much the reason
Yeah.
how we got Michael's gullible ass to do just about any dare that we wanted. Come on, Michael, do it. Don't be a wuss. I dare you to eat this purple crayon as fast as you can.
What?
Fuck you, I'm not a wuss. What's that? I dare you to spit on your own face. Piece of cake, what now? I dare you to shove this Lego piece up your pee hole. I've done it once, I can do it again.
I think they may be bullying Michael, bro. Are you sure y'all are friends with Michael? Because it seems like y'all are bullying him. Like he's that friend you kept around just to torture him, just to mess with him, just to get him to do things that y'all would never do. Shoving a Lego up your pee hole.
Out of all the dumbass shit that we've seen Michael do, we never really got in trouble for it. That is until one day when Michael was dared to throw an empty Snapple bottle into a busy-ass intersection in broad daylight. Yeah, clearly not a good idea. Like I said,
You gonna chunk
borderline
that hoe?
domestic terrorism
Yeah!
wasn't off the table in Truth or Dare. And thinking back on it, I don't even think we told him to do it. I'm pretty sure Michael just dared himself like an idiot. Dare me to huck this Snapple bottle into oncoming traffic? What? No, Michael, what are you, nuts?
He wanted a reason. He just wanted a reason.
Now, what followed next was a confrontation
Oh,
with the
snap.
angriest man that I've ever seen in my short 9-year-old life. This guy runs out into the street, just leaves his car in the middle of traffic, and just starts losing his shit in the middle of broad daylight. Now, I don't know if you guys
I
have
feel
ever
him,
been yelled
though.
at as a kid
I
by
feel
a
him.
strange, angry man that you've never met before, so badly that it caused a little bit of pee to leave your body involuntarily, but it's quite the fucking experience, to say the least. What the fuck did you throw at
I
my
feel
viewing?
him. I feel him.
It was a Snapple bottle? What are you fucking trying to kill somebody? We were just playing Truth or Dare. Yeah, well, here's a truth for you. If you ever huck something at my car again, I'm gonna burn down your house and kill the fucking family dog.
Golly.
Let me catch your little generic Scottie Pippen ass out in the streets again. I'm a 9-year-old. I'm not afraid of jail.
I feel him. He probably would. Honestly, probably would.
So, after that, needless to say, we were done with playing Truth or Dare. You guys want to go, like, play Duck, Duck, Goose or something instead?
That's harmless.
Yeah, let's go fucking play Duck, Duck, Goose.
Honestly, I feel him, bro. Like I said, I am almost 30. If somebody threw a Snapple bottle at me while I was driving, I would crash out too. Obviously, they were kids. They knew what they were doing, but like, I guess it doesn't truly register within your brain that you are quite possibly endangering somebody's life. You could kill somebody doing that. So yeah, I feel the guy. I would have yelled just as loud as he would have, or just as loud as he did. I would have been pissed.
All right. So you guys know how, like, sometimes you'll lie to children for your own personal entertainment? No? You guys don't do that? Come on,
not
you guys
me.
like kids, right? You never just, like, told an outright lie to a child just to see if they believe it
New
or
Mexico
not?
isn't
I'm not
real.
talking about anything crazy, all right? I'm not, like, going up to kids and being like, hey, your Aunt Carol's in the hospital. She's got rickets.
Okay.
Blah. No,
Okay.
I'm just talking about, like, stupid little harmless lies. Like, for example, we have a gate in our backyard that kids, for whatever reason, cannot figure out how to open. I mean, it's just a simple
You gotta
latch up
pull up
top that
the
you
thing
pull
and
up
then-
on.
yeah.
But children are just totally befuddled by this goddamn
They're kids,
thing.
you
So
know?
when they ask me how to open the gate, just to fuck with them, I tell them that they have to clap their hands. You know, like the old clapper lights from back
And
in
they
the
clap,
day.
don't they?
Clap on, clap off.
A lot of y'all watching this do not even know about those clap on, clap off lights because y'all all have like smart lights or whatnot. If you don't have smart lights, you just don't have the clap on lights, bro. Like we can use our voice nowadays, or you're up and physically turning it off and on. But I remember when this was like a craze, man. I swear this was one of the bougiest things ever. If you can just clap on your lights or clap them off, this was so bougie, bruh. Oh my God, how far we have come. Now we can just program our entire house to our voice. That's insane.
And they fucking do it every single time.
I mean,
Which
why
is
wouldn't
hilarious
they?
To me,
Of course.
because they're just standing there clapping their hands, expecting this fucking gate to magically just pop open for them.
You kinda messed up for
in a lawn
this.
chair with a beer in my hand, like, clap louder. The gates cannot hear you. You gotta clap like you mean it, god damn it. Hell, sometimes I'll make them clap and stomp their feet. You know, all We Will Rock You
Just
style
messing
and shit.
with them.
They'll be over
Oh.
there like,
Buddy, you a bit. I forgot the lyrics go.
yeah, that's it. Keep it going. Buddy, you're a boy making big noise running in the street. Gonna be a big man someday.
Okay. There you
Now,
go. Thank you,
personally,
Brewstew.
I think that's pretty funny. Maybe that's just me, but I don't see any harm in such a stupid little lie. And I do eventually go over there and open the gate. You know,
Okay,
like
as long as
45
you-
minutes or so go by.
Golly!
And the joke gets kind of old. Now,
45
that's just one
minutes?
example of me lying to children. A slightly more extreme case would be the time that I told my 6-year-old niece that kangaroos were not real.
To be fair, though, it's kind of hard to believe that Australia in general is real because of all of the goofy ass animals that just be appearing out of there. The big ass spiders, kangaroos, wallabies, koalas. Yo, like the Australian outback and Australia in general, it wasn't just like a test playground for like creating animals that God didn't know if he wanted to put in the final version.
Now, this started off as a joke, of course, but when she started to believe the lie, well, I had no choice but to lean into it a little bit. We were at the playground one day, and I just walked up to her and was like, hey, you know, kangaroos are bullshit, right? They're totally not real. What? Are you serious? Kangaroos aren't real? Yeah, no, they're totally made
Kids
up.
are
They're just
gullible,
old
man.
Australian folklore. You know, they're
Wow.
like Bigfoot or the fucking Loch Ness Monster. But I saw a kangaroo at the zoo last summer. That
You
was
were
just
lied
a
to.
misshapen man in a costume.
Yeah,
you can't believe
exactly.
that shit. Kangaroos are totally not real.
Stay
And then
woke.
just like that, she just scampered off, accepting the idea that kangaroos were indeed bullshit. They're
Just like
make-believe.
that.
All of a sudden, I'm like, God damn, that was easy. What else could I get her little gullible ass to believe? Hey, you know those giraffes at the zoo? Well, those fuckers aren't real either. What? Giraffes are made up too?
Why are
To
you
this day,
tormenting this girl?
I have no idea what her opinion is on the reality of kangaroos and giraffes. But I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't cause a scene at her local zoo at one point.
Yo, this is hilarious. Like, he just hand specifically picked this little girl just to mess with her. Like, how many animals does she believe aren't real anymore because this man Brewstew just chose her to pick on?
I'm on to you, you bullshit kangaroo. You can't fool me, goddammit. What the?
She's woke.
Is this kid on fucking mescaline?
She's
what the
woke.
hell's going on? Now,
She's
I'd
woke.
like to say that that was the only time I told my niece some complete and utter bullshit.
Oh, that was your
but,
niece.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I may or may not have told her that Morgan Freeman was our 39th president,
God.
and I may or may not have photoshopped his ass on Mount Rushmore as proof. Hey, what are uncles
He's
for?
taking
all
it
right?
too far.
It's funny. Relax. We'll figure it out eventually. I mean, I hope she doesn't fucking do a social studies project of some sort at
The
school.
39th
And after
president.
serving his time in the Shawshank State Prison, as well as working with fucking Batman, he became the president of the United States. The end. What the fuck? I think
Amazing.
this kid's on mescaline. What do you think? Now you might be sitting there like, yeah, that's mean. You shouldn't lie to kids. That's fucking mean. Yeah, well, that may be so, but it's
Yeah.
also funny. So I'm gonna keep doing it. And if you think I'm the only one that does it, well, my friend Cody is a lying piece of shit as well. Because you see,
mean, he looks
one
like
day,
one.
he told his daughter that he was best friends with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All right.
Naturally, she didn't believe that shit. Not
All
one
right.
bit. So Cody calls me up shortly afterwards, and he's like, hey, I just lied to my kid's face about being friends with The Rock. I need you to Photoshop a picture of us together. Now, I'm
Brewstew,
not a
you just got the-
Photoshop expert
You seem
whatsoever,
like it.
but I did manage to put Morgan Freeman's ass on Mount Rushmore, as you've already seen. I'm not great at Photoshop, but I'm certainly good enough to lie to children with it, I can tell you that.
What is the joy that we get? I mean, not even say we, because I don't think I've ever lied to a kid. I'm sure there is a case, but I can't think of it specifically. But what is the joy? Is it just the fact that they're so gullible and we just feel power over them or something? I don't know. But let me know in the comments. Have you ever been lied to as a kid? Like somebody told you something as a kid and you believed it, but now that you're older, you know it was a damn lie. For me, it was when my parents would say that the car light, the overhead light that we couldn't have it on, it was illegal to drive with it on. But that was a very common one. I feel like every single parent told their kids that. I don't know why.
I've used Photoshop to lie to many
It's
a child
totally
in
real.
my day. I've told kids that I've played for the fucking San Francisco 49ers. I've told kids that Brewer was at Iwo Jima. Hell, this is me lying to my nephew
way.
in real time about a supposed dinosaur that I saw at the fucking park one day.
Oh my God.
Blew my eye.
I couldn't either, dude. I seen that dinosaur come up to that truck, and I took that picture. I ran in there. It was totally real.
So within 15 minutes of that phone call, I find a picture of The
You
Rock
liar.
and Vin Diesel embracing, and I plopped Cody's stupid face on there, no problem. Well, of course, this does the trick. This is irrefutable evidence to a child
And now
that's
she believes
unaware
you.
of what the
Wow.
hell Photoshop is.
Wow.
Holy hell, Dad! I thought you were just being a lying piece of shit this whole time. Yeah, well, I wasn't, so I guess your little ass owes me an apology.
Y'all some
Important to note
liars.
That this was 2 years ago, and she still believes that her dad is besties with The Rock.
How
Now,
old
at
is
this
she?
point, she calls him fucking Uncle Rock, for Christ's sake. Is Uncle Rock coming to Thanksgiving dinner this year?
Not this time.
No, I don't know. He's pretty busy being the Rock and all that. So we're just going to ride this wave as long as we can, and maybe when his daughter's like, I don't know, 22 or 23, we'll sit her down and tell her the truth.
Bruh, she's gonna go this long thinking that her dad truly knows The Rock, but The Rock is just simply too busy. But one day, he will show up for family Thanksgiving. One day.
What do you mean you're not fucking friends with The Rock? Are you serious? What's next? You're gonna tell me that you weren't really a part of the Bee Gees?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
about that. We want to talk about that too. So if you're sitting there watching this and you're pretty bored with your life, well, why don't
Go
you
lie to a
fucking
kid.
Lie to a kid.
Go lie
Why
to a
not?
kid.
It's a lot of fun. You could go tell them that you're best friends with, I don't know, fucking David Schwimmer from
Schwimmer.
Friends. Then you can go hire a graphic designer to Photoshop your ass in a picture, and then you yourself can enjoy the fine art of lying to children for fun. The end.
There you have it. Go out there and lie to a kid today. Your day isn't complete until you have lied to one.